What's up, guys? We're back again. We're going to be showing you a leg session today. Nasty leg session. Is he ready? Is the man ready? He said he had bad knees, so he's basically, that's just I'm translation for my vagina's sore today.
I'm getting my excuses in early. Yeah, not ready for this. I deadlifted yesterday. I got bad knees, bad back.
Yeah, but we're going to make it nasty either way, even if we have to go a little bit lighter.
We'll have a good session. We'll if we can't go heavy, we'll just manipulate some other variables.
Yeah, it's nasty either way. So we're going to do a mixture of quad and hamstring session.
Yeah, a bit of both.
Yeah, so we've got plenty of machines, so we're going to make the most of it. Quick shout out to One Athletics. I want to be up with these garments today. If you use code Mike30, you'll get 30% off. How do I look, Justin? Do I look good?
Amazing, amazing. Check out that arse, guys.
Plug in the glutes in such a magnificent way. Started off the session with, we warmed up, didn't we? It's absolutely crucial that you warm up before leg day, if anything. So what do we do, Justin?
Yeah, so we did a little bit of mobility stuff. We just flew through some dynamic stretching. We never do static stretching before we train. But yeah, just opened up the hips, warmed up the quads, hamstrings, ankles, just to get ready mainly for squatting.
We started off with the leg extension, and what we were doing with this one is doing static holds on every 5th rep. So we were doing 15 reps. On the 5th rep, hold for 5 seconds and continue. Once we'd done around 3 sets of that, we went on to front squats.
Yeah, we did some big old front squats. Probably my favourite type of squatting. What about you?
Yeah, well, it's tough.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Definitely more quad focused, and you know, you have to use a lot of your core when doing this one. I do a little variation. I like to elevate my heels just to, you know, allow my knees to go out in front of my foot and really get a good range of motion on my quads.
That's obviously going to make it even more quad focused. And I had my lifting shoes on, so obviously I've got a little bit of a heel lift as well.
We've moved on to the leg press.
Yes, yeah, we did leg press, and we changed this up a little bit, didn't we?
Yes, so instead of actually counting reps, we were counting the time. So we were doing a tempo with 3-second negative, coming up to the top. We're basically not stopping at all. We're constantly
trying to keep that constant tension, trying not to lock out or stop at the bottom, which is pretty difficult. When you get to the end of the set, obviously you're trying to cheat a little bit and take that rest at the end of each rep. But
yeah, and we were doing it for 1 minute on. So it was pretty much 1 minute on, and then we swapped over. Just straight in, did 1 minute, then we'd swap over again. So it was tough. So the next one was a superset where we did the lying leg curl supersetted with a goblet squat.
Yeah, good little superset. We mixed up the hamstring curl with a 2-1 method, didn't we?
Yes.
So what we do there is on a concentric, on the lifting phase, we use both legs, and then we actually take one leg out, so we drop one leg, and then we lower with just the one leg. So the eccentric phase where we're stronger, we can really overload, so you've got sort of double the weight rather than using both legs.
Nasty. And then straight onto that was just the goblet squat, going nice and low, really trying to focus the tension on the glutes and the hamstrings.
Yeah, nice wide foot placement and just really squeezing the glutes.
Then after that, we went on to the hack squat. Now this one again was very brutal. We mixed up, we were doing 1.5 reps with this one. So again, wasn't really too crazy with the weight, but just, you know, it was pretty horrible. You go all the way down, up halfway, back down to the bottom, and then back up to the top. No locking out, again, trying to keep tension on the working muscles throughout the entire set.
You gotta make sure you're not bouncing, nice controlled descent, and yeah, it was horrible. We had barely any weight on there.
Nah, it was tough. And then the last one, which we finished off with, was the seated leg curl. But we did a slight variation for this one, didn't we?
Yeah, again, so we were saying that we're always stronger on the eccentric phase. So what we did is we racked up the hamstring curl, and then we curl down on our own, and then we'd have a little bit of extra resistance on the eccentric. So what we would do is our partner would pull on the weight to make it even harder, and the idea is obviously to resist and keep that eccentric as slow as possible.
So then once we finished the session, we just did a little bit of a cool down. This is, you know, it's optional, but it's probably advised that you do some form of cooling down. Isn't that right? What did you do?
Yeah, we just blitzed through a little bit of stretching. I think for me, I think it's vital. It's made such a big difference to my mobility and my recovery. It only takes 5-10 minutes, mainly just working on hips and ankles, just stretching that out so we can...
Yeah, it's probably best to do the static stretching after the workout.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Dynamic before, static after, every time.
Yeah.
Never do static before. Well, very rarely.
So there we have it, guys. Nasty leg session. Lots of volume, lots of work.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
Yeah, it was a good session. Did some different stuff there. Felt really good.
Yeah. So we've got one more session to go, which is the pull day. It's going to be a bit of back and biceps. That is soon to come. Stay tuned for that one. Thanks again to One Athletic. I know I mentioned them before. Check them out. 30% off. Use code Mike30.